the grade 8s, we're starting with lesson 3, and lesson 3 is multiplication of algebraic expressions. So let's just recap on previous stuff we've done. We have done adding and subtracting of like terms. So the reason why we did adding and subtracting of like terms is because now we're going to move on to multiplication. And then we're going to combine multiplication and the addition and subtraction together. Yes, I know, that's maths. So we have to now remember exponents. Yes, term 1 exponents. That's why I drilled you kids on law 1, 2, and 3. We know there's a law 5, 4, 5, and 6. For people that are watching the videos or have other teachers that taught them, I know the 6. My kids do know that there are 6 laws, but there are 3 main ones that you have to know, and the other 3 that they're integrated into those laws. So don't get confused if you aren't part of my class and you like, but aren't there 6? Yes, there are 6, actually 7 laws. So let's just recap. Just bear in mind, kids, my class, bear in mind, we're going to be touching on exponents again. Okay, so law 1, when I multiply same bases, add powers. Law 2, when I divide same bases, we subtract powers. And then raising to the power, remember we raise the whole number or the coefficient, we raise it, so we square it or cube it. But what do we do to the powers? We times the powers together. Alright, for those of you who are not part of my class, that's just my little trick that I taught my kids to do. So you'll see when I do it now. Come, let's have a look at my examples that I've got for you guys. So the first example one is 3x times 2. So there's a variable here but no variable here. So what do we do? If you remember, sign, number, letter. Sign, number, letter. Is there any signs here? And they're both positive, so you don't have to do anything. The numbers, so it's signs, then number. 3 times 2 is 6, and then the x just follows. Let's look at example 2. We can't forget sign, number, letter. I've taught you this. Are there signs here? Yes, there are. So what's a positive times a negative? It's a negative. You'll get a mark for that. Then what's 3 times 2? 6. And then x times y is xy. Let's look at example 3. Here's your exponents again. So again, sign, negative times negative, it's a positive. But now look, x times x. Are they same bases? Yes. So what do I do to the powers? I add them. So there's a silent 1 here, and there's a silent 1 here. So what's 1 plus 1? 2. And then y, does he have another y here? No. So it's positive 6x squared y. Right, let's do this one together. So signs, are they signs? Yes. What's a negative times a positive? Negative. What's 4 times 5? 20. What's x cubed times x squared? Add the powers together, gives you x to the power of 5. And then I have y by himself. Alright, get about 3 marks here. Let's look at example 5. Again, sign, number, letter. So do I have signs? Yes, I do. What's a negative times a negative? A positive. Now in grade 8 I tell you to put the positive, but by November you don't have to put the positive, because I know if you just put a 4 down, I know it's positive 4. But for those of you that are still learning how to do it, you can put the positive there. 2 times 2 is 4. A squared times a will give me a cubed. Why? Because I've got 2 and a silent 1 here. And then now b and b squared. Alright, so that was basically just your exponents. It's algebraic expressions, but integrating your exponential laws into it. So be careful. Now you're going to see one where I've got addition and multiplication. And what must we not forget? The joke we have in my class is that uncle. The uncle that always eats all the children's food at the parties, always comes drunk. Big bad Bodmas. Bodmas is always there. You can never forget Bodmas. He's like an uncle that you're just embarrassed of. So the next question where there is addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, you can't forget Bodmas. And all you kids rush in and you do addition and subtraction first, you get the whole thing wrong. Don't forget Bodmas. You need to tattoo it on your head. So let's have a look here. Example 6. So I've got, let's just recap. How many terms do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 terms. Okay. But don't forget, sorry, this here is multiplying, so I actually got 3 terms because it's one term combined. So I've got 3 terms, right? Okay, but what's going to happen is, if you multiply this because it's BODMAS, do I do addition, subtraction or addition first, or do I do multiplication first? I have to do multiplication first. So what do? We drop the 2mn cubed, subtract 3m cubed n, plus, and I times this out. Exponential laws. What's first? Sign, number, letter. Signs. So it'll give me a positive. Alright? So you can go and put the positive here, but don't, because there's already a positive here. Okay? So it's positive. And what's 3 times 2? 6. M, is there any m here? No. So the m stays. And n squared and n, when I multiply same basis, what happens? It becomes n cubed. Now look at this expression. Are there like terms there? Yes, there's like terms. Well done. Which are the like terms? The first term and the last term. Get in the habit of bringing this, bringing that sign with, otherwise you're going to get them all wrong. Now let's work it out. What's 2 plus 6? Straightforward. 2 plus 6 is 8. But now, here we go. You kids are now, when you add them, you kids now are going to think you must add the powers. When I'm adding, I don't touch the powers. That's where you all make mistakes and get below 50%. Because you've done an exponential law on the first line, you've times it out. But now when I'm adding and subtracting, you don't touch powers, and you all will fall into touching powers now. Okay, so when you're grouping and adding of algebraic expressions, especially when you're adding and subtracting, that's the law. You don't touch the powers. So let's have a look. So you've got here 2 plus 6, okay, which is 8, and then nothing happens. It stays mn cubed. But most of you will go now and think you add the powers. You'll say m squared n to the power of 6, but you don't. You're adding like terms. So it's mn cubed minus, that just drops down to 3m cubed n. Now, let's just ask this question. Are these like terms? Some of you will forget and say, yes, they are, sir. It's m and mn and mn. But the degree of the polynomial, that the power doesn't make them the same. Here's m to the power of 1. Here's m cubed. That's n cubed, and here's n to the power of 1. So they're not like. So that's your final answer. So so you can see it gets a little bit now, tricky. But follow your steps. Group your like terms. You do BODMAS first. Always BODMAS. If you have to multiply out, don't forget your exponential laws. Then you group them and you add them together. Practice makes perfect. I've given you homework. Do the homework. I'll post the answers up for you guys. And then you'll see I've made a little note on your worksheet. Please give me some questions you don't know. Friday, we've not got any videos on Friday. Friday will just be, there's no work on Friday. You've got it free on Friday. Enjoy it. Have it free. And then I'll just post a video on things that I know you kids are getting wrong, that you've sent me, that you battle with. So send some, put some comments on the YouTube page if you want, if you've got some problems like you would like me to do. Obviously keep it for my grade 8s. If you're a grade 9 watching this, please stay out of the video. But if you really want help with adding and subtracting like terms, just put some questions down and I'll do it for you guys for Friday video. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy, kids. Hope to see you soon.